And good evening and welcome to EYT Mansell Stadium here in DuBois. Tonight, it's the Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week as Central Clarion comes over here to DuBois to take on the Beavers tonight. Mike Kalinowski, Dave Cadis with you, and also Dustin Kiefer, Tyler Oakes, as we get set to roll along here this evening. And, well, Dave, coming into the ball game, we're in the Kerle Tire pregame show as well. And do want to thank all the folks here at DuBois, rolling out the red carpet. McMillan's Carpet Outlet, our sponsor for that segment. And each and every week, we do want to thank all the folks all around District 9, always making us feel welcome and at home, and very accommodating as always. And you never thought you'd have that red carpet rolled out for you, did you, Dave Cadis?
I know. How about that? Come over to DuBois. Even the parking guys were real nice to us as we were coming in. And Mike, they painted the stadium over here. It looks fantastic. I mean, the whole facility, they've really dressed it up an awful lot, so that's credit to everybody over here at DuBois. Looks pretty nifty to me. Yeah,
it looks very, very good. And I know when I pulled in with you, though, the one guy with the beard goes, not him, when he looked in the car.
That guy, he was probably here during the glory days when we were in the playoffs and stuff like that. So we always, the Clarion people always wanted the prime parking places, and he knew right off the bat we should go to the back end.
Well, we come into this ball game tonight, two teams looking towards playoff time. DuBois at 4-3 with head coach T.J. Wingard, and for Central Clarion, they're at 7-0. Davey Eagleton has his team rolling, clicking on all cylinders. One of the closer games that they had earlier in the season, they did beat Port Allegheny by 5, and then a couple weeks ago we had that thriller for you at Memorial Stadium as Carn City was there, and that went right into OT. Clarion won that by 6. So this is a team, they've been tested at times, and they have come out on top each and every time. It's an offense that can score some points.
Yeah, it sure can, and of course that's led by Jace Ferguson, the quarterback. He's just all over the board, throwing the ball really well, and he's tough to contain when he tucks that ball and runs around the left end or right end or right up the middle. You can just see that young man just maturing. And that's why I got a chance to talk to the coach, Coach Eagleton, a little bit, and some of the assistant coaches throughout the last 2 weeks. And I says, he's just getting better week after week after week. And he's not making those mistakes that you saw him make a little bit last year as a freshman. He's really matured relatively quickly going into the end of this season. So the way Clarion goes is the way the quarterback goes, basically.
Yep, and we will find out tonight, and we're going to continue on here in the Kerle Tire pregame show. Coming back, we're going to go inside the game, talk a little bit more about some of the players involved. We'll go around District 9, let you know about the games going on tonight. You can always check scores at the bottom of our screen or at d9sports.com. Those scores will be streaming as the night goes on. Dustin does a nice job keeping those updated as we go. We'll also have, instead of the governor's keys to the game, we will have the dean, Dave Cadis's.
Yeah, don't say professor. People get nerved up when they say that and everything. We don't need that.
Well, with Dean, you're a step up. So,
thanks for promoting me.
Yeah, hey, I got to do what I can. Field conditions, talk about those. Weather forecasting and kickoff is on the way. We'll take our first time out. Coming back, more on the way here. It is Central Clarion here at DuBois tonight, and it is the Kerle Tire pregame show, part of Kerle Tire High School Football, and it's right here on exploreClarion and d9sports.com.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Peekaboo and picture books, stacking blocks and waving bye-bye. Babies and toddlers grow and change at an astounding rate, and child development research has established that the rate of development and learning is most rapid in the preschool years. Next Step Therapy is an early intervention provider assisting families with children from birth to 6 years old to maximize their child's development. Early intervention services during the first years can make a big difference in a child's life. Next Step Therapy offers a variety of professional services including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, along with special instruction, nutritional guidance, and sensory integration. Services are provided at the Enrichment Center and in the home environment. As a parent, you have a choice. Choose the caring professionals at Next Step Therapy. Log on to nextsteptherapy.net to find out more about Next Step Therapy. 145 Steffi Boulevard in Seneca and at 42490 State Highway 27 in Titusville. Next Step Therapy, helping children reach their full potential.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
You're listening to the EYT Media Network.
Great view there, Tyler, getting those nice autumn leaves on the backdrop to EJ Mansell Stadium. Kerle Tire Pregame Show, part of Kerle Tire High School Football here on the EYT Media Network. Mike Kalinowski, along with Dave Kadis, Dustin Kiefer, Tyler Oakes here this evening. We're continuing on here in the Kerle Tire Pregame Show. We're going to go inside the ball game tonight, and as we go inside the game, it is brought to you by All Seasons Temporaries. And Dave, you had a chance, of course, earlier this week to talk to Coach Wingard of DuBois. And when we talk about these teams, DuBois at 4-3, they started off the season kind of on a roll, but then they've lost the last two in a row, and they certainly want to get that off their backs here tonight. Going to have to do it against a very tough Central Clarion team, but this is a DuBois team, and you said you've seen film too. They like to run the football. They can run the football well, and we'll see if they can be able to do that tonight.
Yeah, I really enjoyed talking to Coach. We had about a 15-minute conversation. Called him, he called me back, called him back, and we went back and forth, and finally we were able to track each other down. But he was pretty excited about his team. He's trying to build a program over here, and he's got a big junior high class he's really excited about, and some of these 9th, 10th graders coming along. So we talked, a little bit off the cuff to start with and everything, and he was pretty excited about his team. They started off 4-1, and then the two losses, Mike, as you mentioned, they lost 23-0 to Punxsutawney. He was kind of disappointed in that loss. Didn't think the team played that well that night. Then a heck of a game up at St. Mary's last week. They lost 34-27. But he's excited about his team. He's got some big offensive linemen. One of the big things he thinks as his team goes, it's a very cohesive offensive line. They work hard. They really like to run the ball. Now, they want to throw it a little bit more because their percentages are basically 75% run, 25% pass, and he knows that's a real hurdle for him to get across. He needs a quarterback, Cameron Hayes, to throw the ball a little bit more, be a little bit more consistent, so they have an equal balance as far as offense is concerned and everything. And we went through everything. He plucked the soccer kid off of the soccer team, and he's hitting all the extra points. He's all happy about that. His punter's pretty solid and everything, but the quarterback is the big thing. The way they're going to go is the quarterback really needs to play Cameron Hayes a little bit more consistently, and he has been as time goes on and everything. But biggest thing, Mike, he said, their Achilles heel on this football team, they give up the big play. And as we talked, he thinks they should be actually 6-1 at this point. But because of giving up so many big plays in that secondary and on defense, that's really put them in a bind. They still have a winning record up to 4-3 at this point, and he wants to finish off the season very, very strong. And like he said, they still have a good playoff shot, and that's the most important thing. They want the kids to play hard and try to aim to try to get into the playoffs, basically.
Yeah, one thing you mentioned that too about the big play, and that is where Central Clarion actually, that's kind of their forte. They can run the ball, but boy, can they throw too. And Jace Ferguson has certainly been spot on. He can fire that football deep. They have guys that can go long. Between Rex, he goes deep. Hotchkiss can go deep. They just have a whole list of guys. Tommy Smith comes to mind as well. Ryan Hummel's been a part of that. But Ferguson, really, he's able to step back. And if he gets any amount of time and he can get a guy deep, he can connect.
Right. He's 139. He's completed 77 passes, which is pretty good for 1,581 yards up to this point in Game 7. So that's pretty good, Mike. And as you mentioned, Aston Rex is his big target. He's had 34 receptions for 886 yards. So he does a pretty good job once he catches that football and he makes his way into the end zone. We both got a chance to see him at Memorial Stadium on that turf after he hits that completion. He can run like crazy, and that's the big thing. And talking to Coach Eggleton last night a little bit, it was fun talking to Davey. I've known him for a long time. And I said, hey, tell me something about your team that a normal person wouldn't ask you. I says, what do you think is the most cohesive unit that you have there? And he just right out and said, I'm so impressed with our offensive line. He goes, I didn't think we'd come this far this quickly. Those guys play with each other. They eat together. They go here together, always together. They're inseparable and everything. And he goes, that is one of the most cohesive offensive lines that I have been around right now since I've been coaching. And he was pretty excited about that. And he's excited about the quarterback too. And Jace Ferguson, he says, hey, this is our game. We got to keep him upright and healthy. And we can win a lot of football games going down the stretch here if we can keep him healthy and keep him running the football and keeping teams honest, basically.
And I think key thing there too is that idea of that line able to keep him healthy too. Very, very strong. At the end of the game, we will have our Eric Schick Agency Protection Player of the Game, and a lot of times we go right down the offensive lines when we pick those guys because it's such an important role that they do have. And this for this Clarion team, it's just, again, big plays are one thing. When you mentioned that about DuBois, wanted to bring that up because, a coach, a winger does recognize that. And that's something I'm sure this week when they were looking at film, they're like, look, this is what we got to stop in order to be in this football game. And we'll see how it plays out here tonight. We're going to take another time out. We're going to come back. We'll go around the league. We'll also have the Dean, Dave Cadis' keys to the game. That's all on the way. We'll talk about field conditions, weather too. It's all coming up. And tonight it's Kerle Tire High School football here at EJ Mansell Stadium in DuBois as Central Clarion and DuBois get set to lock horns over here. And we'll be right back with more for you. Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow! I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us. Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Brookville Equipment Corporation is a leading American manufacturer of locomotive, streetcar, and mining machinery. For over 100 years, Brookville has been a world-class manufacturer with innovation, quality engineering, product safety, and expert American craftsmanship. Every piece of equipment is designed and built entirely in our facility in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Join our team. Brookville is a family-owned business. We offer competitive wages, opportunities for growth, and outstanding benefits. Click the Now Hiring button on our website at brookvillecorp.com for current openings.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
Attention, attention! Beverage Hair Victory in Brookville is hiring. If you're looking for a great place to work with a good starting wage and advancement opportunities, this may be the place for you. We have immediate openings for all shifts, including part-time and weekends. Beverage Hair Victory has a generous benefits package, including 401k and paid time off. No experience necessary. We will train you. Have experience? We will pay you more. Come join our team by applying online at beverage-air.com.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
And back here at Mansell Stadium. Great shot there, Tyler, on our first responders here at the ball game. Do a tip of the cap to all those guys and ladies that take the time to protect us all, the firefighters down there tonight. Well, we're getting set here. We're in the Kerle Tire Pregame show, and Mike Kalinowski, Dave Kadis with you. Who are you over here? Dustin Kiefer and Tyler Oakes, all part of the broadcast here tonight. And time to go with our weather forecast brought to you by J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales. Weather forecast tonight looks like this. Temperature is going to get down right in the upper 30s, lower 40s. And the wind will be out of the south-southeast at about 7, gusting to 15. That's why Tyler has those bison skin pants. Did you like those?
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know what it was. I thought he rode a motorcycle in here. A bison skin. I thought they were alligator skin. Yeah. There they are.
Yep, look at that.
Look at that. Jeez, oh, man.
It took 14 bison to make those.
I have never seen anything like that in my life. Yep. I just wanted to let you go. Yep. I'll let you know. I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, there you go. And he stays warm. That's the main thing.
There's a first for everything.
That's your weather forecast and the field conditions brought to you by Cousin Basil Restaurant. And the field conditions, of course, the natural or the artificial surface. Everything's going to be fine tonight. There wasn't really much precipitation today. It was early, and it moved out, and everything seems to be dried up pretty good, so we should be good to go. Dave, going around the league tonight, scores you can see at the bottom of our screen and also at D9Sports.com. Red Bank Valley's at Port Allegheny. That's a big one. Canes at Keystone. Smethport at Union AC Valley. Brookville's at Karn City. Mike Kilroy is down at Brookville, Karn City, and he'll have a good, complete report on that ball game. Monitaw's at Punxsutawney. Brockway's at Ridgeway. St. Mary's is at Bradford. Cameron County at Elk County Catholic. Bellefonte at Clearfield. Conemaugh Valley at Kerwinsville. And Bucktail is at Otto Eldred. Tomorrow, a contest at 1:30 Coudersport, or as Dustin calls them, Caddy, is at Sheffield tomorrow afternoon. So there's your schedule there going around the league tonight. And we also want to turn it over here very quickly to Mr. Kadis and the Dean. And we always do some keys to the game, Dave. And you've had a chance to talk to both coaches and have a chance to look over some of the different aspects of this game tonight. And the Kells Kitchens Dean Cadis.
See, now I was
Keys of the
worried
game.
when I showed up. It was either going to be the professor or the coach, and you sprung this dean thing on
I
me.
like
don't
it.
know.
It's
I don't
like
know.
Dean Dave.
I don't know. The deans will get mad on campus if I end up getting
Well,
called the dean. So
we're off campus, so the union can't get involved, so you're good.
We're good. That's right. DuBois, keys to the game, basically. You know, one thing, they played two pretty tough games the last 2 weeks. They lost to Punxsutawney 23-0 in a battle up at St. Mary's last week. Coach got to get his team basically ready to go against a fast-paced Clarion team. The thing for DuBois is not to give up the big play. Coach Winger must have said that 6 times to me on the phone with him. We cannot give up the big play. And also another key of the game is to try to get Clarion's offense off the field on 3rd down and 7s, 3rd downs and 8s. Get them off the field and get the ball back, because that is going to be the keys to the game as far as what Coach Winger said. So you got it right from the DuBois head coach right there. You didn't get it from me. So as far as Clarion, do the same thing you're doing. You're coming out, you're playing really well. Come out quick, get a league, and then make the DuBois team basically sit back and say, uh-oh, they're on the board, and they're on the board again, and try to take the life out of them basically as much as you can. I think they're that good to do it. I think what we're watching, Mike, is a real special football team right here, and if they can get out quick, I think they'll continue to just play their game, score some points, and all of a sudden in the fourth quarter we're going to look up and see a pretty lopsided game if they can come out and do those things. Now, DuBois, good football team. I saw them on film. They're pretty solid. They got big offensive line. They run the ball an awful lot. They can shorten the game up by running the ball and clicking the clock off. And if they can do that, I think they're going to be in the football game.
All right. There you go. Those are the Dean Dave Cadis' keys to the game, brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. Take a quick time out. We're going to come back. We have all of the other pregame festivities on the way, the anthem and the coin toss, and all coming up. And it is Central Clarion here at DuBois tonight from EJ Mansell Stadium. You're watching the Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
DuBrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. DuBrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. DuBrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. DuBrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let DuBrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Call 1-844-382-7665. DuBrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville.
Right back here at EJ Mansell Stadium. Kerle Tire High School football here on the EYT Media Network. And we're getting set up here. We'll have the anthem coming up momentarily. And it is high school football here on exploreClarion, D9Sports.com, the NFHS Media Network as well, all part of that. And coming up here, as we said, we'll have those other festivities going on. Bob's favorite part of the game coming up, too. That would be that honorary, the coin toss, not honorary, but they've already done it.
Yeah, and I tried to spy down there, and think the referees. One thing neat, Mike, is I think that's Gary Malacarney, who's the referee tonight, and is game manager for some of the university games. I think we're going to go to anthem here.
Yep, it's coming up. They'll have everyone stand here momentarily. Great night here at DuBois Mansell Stadium, too. Weather just about perfect for football, and no precipitation expected. Some clouds up there in the sky, but that's about it. Big question for Clarion tonight. Can they put a licking on the Beavers, or will the Beavers take care of the Wildcats? It's going to be a big question, and we'll see what's going to happen. Two teams poised, getting ready for the playoffs.
This is one of the longest anthem introductions in history. Can you tell we've been trying to stall here for a lot of minutes?
And here we go. Here's our national anthem.
And Alma Mater by the DuBois Area High School Band under the direction of Mrs. Melinda Schwager.
With the national anthem.
It's picking up on that story, Mike. We were talking about Gary Malacarney being one of the referees tonight. And when they come to Memorial Stadium for all the Clarion games, I get a chance to be the game manager for that. And I always have to escort the referees into the locker rooms and stuff. But I can tell you what, every time Gary Malacarney comes, they have a Tupperware thing full of candy in that referee's locker room. And some bring like a couple Reese's cups and everything. They got a Tupperware thing that's full of candy, and I'm in there peppermint patties and Baby Ruths and everything else. And I always tell Gary, it's so nice to see you every time you guys show up, and the only reason I'm there is for have a piece of candy. I said, I'll take 4. So good guys. These guys do a great job.
Well, that's why they have to keep paying them more money, because you keep taking all that candy.
Honest to gosh, man. They show up, and I'm like stuffing my pockets with it in the middle of the first quarter. I'm popping a Snickers or Baby Ruth. So great night for football, man. I'll tell you. It's a beautiful evening in DuBois, and I think this game is going to be maybe a lot closer than what people think. I don't know. Just go out on a small little limb, but DuBois does have a big offensive line, and it'll be interesting to see how Clarion's defense really responds to that and everything.
Got the ceremonial coin toss getting set. Teams will come across. Of course, Bob is out in Idaho looking for some elk and deer and whatever else he can find.
That's right. Getting down to the end of the season here. 3 games left, and I know you guys are going to be doing a lot of the upcoming playoff games.
Tell you what, the
for our local teams.
Yeah, the seasons seem, don't they, Dave? Though they go a lot faster. I know when we did games at the college level years and years ago and stuff. I mean, they but now it just seems like the season starts and it's over with. And
it's unreal. It's only 3 games remaining. They've already played 7 games. That's unbelievable.
But it is what it is. We have the coin toss here. Tyler with the shot there of the guys getting ready for Clarion down there. We have Hummel along with Hotchkiss. We have
Chase
Nazer
Ferguson's out there.
And Ferguson. Yep. DuBois side. We have Cameron Hayes along with Austin Henry, joined by number 21 Dalton Yale.
Okay, so we got that. Clarion has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. So DuBois.
And that's wise, I think, especially to you got a pretty decent offense here. You want to come out, and I like getting that ball in the second half. Bob Dunkel's kind of the same way, and I don't know, back when you guys were coaching too, was that something that did you always take it?
Coach wanted the ball, man. Coach Soboleski, Coach John, they wanted the ball. Give me the ball. More times we touch it, the better chance we have of scoring.
There you go.
I mean, that stayed with me forever, but it'll be interesting. It's like, okay, Clarion will play defense first, and DuBois will get it on offense, and Clarion will sit back and say, okay, show me what you got here. Let's see a little bit about that big offensive line. And Mike, the thing about that offensive line is their two biggest guys for DuBois, they play guard. And in most situations, big offensive linemen are really at the tackle position. But in DuBois' case, those two big offensive linemen are basically playing guards, and they're pulling on traps and everything else. And I can't wait to see. It should be a good football game and see how these guys basically react.
Clark and Hayes will be the deep men here for the Beavers. Coming out here for Clarion to kick things off is Thomas Euchert. Kickoff brought to you by Universal Forest Products. They're also our instant replay sponsor as well. I want to thank Universal Forest Products for being a great sponsor here on the EYT Media Network.
Looks like Cameron Hayes and Nathan Coffer back deep for DuBois.
Here's the kick. And Cocker takes that ball around the 20, back up to the 25, to the 30, and he'll be tripped up and dropped up near the 34-yard line. They're going to put that football right there, and here we go. DuBois will come out first on offense. Quarterback is Cameron Hayes. Team likes to run the football a lot. He has thrown, but Hayes will run too. You got to watch. He's one of those guys that you could just put athlete by his name.
Yeah, and he can move. There's no doubt about that. He's rushed for about 400 yards this year, so he can keep it and move.
Hayes down there. Henry will be in the backfield along with him. Here's man in motion, comes from the right side, sets up. Hayes to the right side. He's going to keep the football. Here's Hayes. Hayes up near the 40. He'll get a nice yards up around the 42-yard line. That'll be a gain. Well, they're going to say it's a gain of about 7. He'll get to the 41. So second down and 3. Said he likes to run.
He does, and he's led over there by number 72, J. Stowe, 6'4", 285 pounds on that side of the line, Mike. And you could just tell that they're ready to get going with him.
Yeah, on the backfield. He'll be in a upset pistol setup. He's going to hand that ball off in a big run, first down carry, and that is Henry with the carry. Austin Henry will have the first down. He's going to take that football for about another 7 yards out near the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and that's what I saw in film an awful lot against St. Mary's is just that Powell gets moving, man, and their running backs are tough to bring down, led by that big offensive line without a doubt.
Cogger wide out to the left, Twins off to the right side. That is Hayes out of the pistol with that sidecar. Drops the football. He just has to fall on top of it. Clarion all over that one. That was Braylon Beckwith getting back there along with Coleman Slater on the tackle.
Well, pretty smart move by Cameron Hayes, senior, 5'9", 155 pounds, falling that football, not picking it up and trying to make something happen with it. So live to play another day.
Lost 4 on the play. Second down here in 14 for the Beavers. Sidecars to the left, Twins on each side. Hayes looks to throw, steps up. He can run. Here's Hayes looking for a seam, finds it. He'll take that ball up to midfield, and he'll be hit there. He'll pick up about 7 on the play. Sets up a third down here and 7 still for DuBois. They're going to get right up to the line of scrimmage. Brendan Orr now in the backfield with Hayes.
Yeah, calling a play from the sidelines. All the players have the little wristbands. They know what play's coming. And, boy, just like Coach said, we like to throw it a little more. They've run it the first 6 plays of the game, Mike.
Stacked receivers on each side. Hayes to the right side throws, and that pass is going to be incomplete. Came over here to this right side. Tried to get that pass into Caden Clark. So fourth down. We'll see if they decide they're going to come out and punt.
Yeah, they had him open. Clark he was at the first down marker, but Hayes just come out a little bit too much and a little bit too much mustard on that throw, falls incomplete, and Clarion's now going to get another shot at it. Their first offensive series.
Garrett Neisel. Nissel to punt. Rex back deep. Gets the punt away. Taken at about the 15-yard line, back to the 20. To the 25-yard line, up near the 30-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will have the football. Rex, or that was Beckwith getting the return.
Austin Henry in on the tackle for DuBois, so pretty good field position for Clarion. I think you're going to mark that ball around the 32-yard line.
Yeah, we're at a long angle here, so bear with us. Oh, I've got a screen in front of me. We can watch that. Ball to 32. Keep forgetting about this is streamed on basically EYT TV.
So DuBois, two big boys in the middle of that defensive line, going to try to plug it up there a little bit.
Here's the handoff over the right side. And that is that Seals over there? No, that was 28 over there. That was Brady Quinn getting the carry. We've seen a lot of Quinn this year. Make some great contributions to this team.
Yeah, he's got a little shifty to him, so holds on to the football. Can hit it up in there pretty good. So good first down call for Coach Eagleton and the Wildcats. Pick up of about 5 on the play. Bring up second down and 5.
Yeah, it's right there. Yep. At about the 38-yard line. They need the 43. Looking to throw. Here's Ferguson, and he's got a man break free, and it is caught, and that's Rex with the catch inside the 20. They're in the Dubrook red zone as they are all the way down to the 19-yard line. Here's a big replay on that one. Take a look at Ferguson. We said he can whip that football, and he nails Rex right in stride. Look at that.
That's a 43-yard passing play from Jace Ferguson to Rex. So Clarion run the ball on first down, come out and go for the whole ball wax on the second one.
Quinn in the backfield with Ferguson. Single receiver on each side. Hotchkiss on one side. It's Rex on the other side. Here's Ferguson. Keeps the football over the left side. Ferguson breaks a couple tackles. Ran into the official that time. The official is really what kind of stood him up. He'll get down to the 12. It's a pickup of 7 and a second down and 3.
Yeah, the umpire just sort of in the way a little bit. Ben Hickman in there at linebacker, making basically the stop for DuBois on that play.
Does the official get an assist on that?
he doesn't have. Hopefully, he doesn't have a couple broken ribs with all those big guys down there, basically.
Ferguson in the shotgun sidecar, left single receiver on each side. No score, just underway. Here's the handoff, and with the ball, that's Kopniski over the right side. He'll have the first down. He needed 3. He'll get 4 as he takes it down to the 8-yard line. It's a first and goal here for the Wildcats.
Pretty good job on that offensive line. I'm watching those, both of those big guys down there, 285 pounds, and 282 guys in there with 285 pounds on defensive line. And Clarion's offensive line doing a pretty good job on him right now. Gave Chase Ferguson a lot of time to throw the football and had a helmet on that last play.
So here we go. It is a first and goal for Central Clarion. Ball sits at the 8 of DuBois. In motion. Man right to left. Kopniski gets the carry. He's going to be stood up in the middle and driven backwards. And I don't think he's going to get much if he gets anything. He might go to the 7. Might just be a yard.
Zach Gallagher, 5'11", 235-pound defensive lineman, in on the stop for DuBois in that play. Stuck his nose in there and brought him down.
Second and goal from the 7. Here's Ferguson. Takes the snap, hands it off. Kopniski, left side. Kopniski, flag on the play as he takes it inside the 5 to about the 2, but I think this is probably going to be coming back. That's in that area. Usually see the hold, and you see the official making that call. Holding is called.
Offense, number 63. 10-yard penalty, receive second down.
We're going to pin that on number 63, Jimmy Kerr, one of the offensive linemen for Central Clarion.
Penalties are brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Don't make a penalty, Mr. Cadis. Get down to Red Bank Chevrolet and purchase that next vehicle. Ball back to the 18. I'll tell you what, that clock moving here. 6:37 to go in this first quarter. DuBois had the first series. Clarion working it back the other way.
Well, this gives the opportunity for Jace Ferguson and that Clarion offense to have a little bit more room to work if they decide they want to throw the football. Got the Rex kid, Ashton Ress, who's very, very dangerous out there.
Watch the slot on the left side. They got Smale out there. He's a favorite target. Here's Ferguson rolling. What did I say? There's Smale. Caught, touchdown. There you go. That's going to go 18 yards for the touchdown. I said watch Smale in that slot position. He's a favorite.
Dawson Smale with the big touchdown reception for the Central Clarion Wildcats.
There you see the replay there. Euchre's going to come on for the extra point. That comes at the 6:07 mark.
An 18-yard scoring strike. So the Wildcats break out on front first. Break out on top. Tommy Euchre on to kick the extra point. Attempt to kick the extra point.
Kicks on the way, kicks up. It is good. 7-0. The Wildcats lead the Beavers. We'll take a timeout. It is Kerle Tire High School football. It's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
Right back here at EJ Mansell Stadium in DuBois. 7-0 Wildcats. Euchre set to kick things off. Clark on one side, Hayes on the other. Here's the kickoff. It's going to bounce. Picked up at the 20. And 25, 30, 35, 40, 45-yard line. Nice job. Caden Clark with a good return. DuBois with a good return there. Just what they needed here. They got good field position.
Yeah, excellent return. Dawson Smale in on the tackle for Clarion on that play. So it's going to give the DuBois Beavers a little bit of breathing room here. And, yeah, good return. Set the ball at the 45-yard line. First down and 10.
And I want to remind you, too, as scores start coming in, you'll see those at some point at the bottom of your screen. The Zockrell Motors scoreboard will be rolling. That'll be coming up. Here's the handoff. And Yale gets the carry, and he'll take it across the 45 and up near the 47-yard line. It's a gain of about 2. Second down here and 8.
Yeah, Ryan Hummel in there. Ryan Hummel in on a lot of tackles this year for that Central Clarion defense.
What's wild, too, with Hummel, he's playing with a torn ACL. He wears that big brace on there, and he wanted to play his senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Really not much more damage you can do, but you do have to be careful with that.
Yeah, and he wears number 11. That was my high school number.
There you go. He's tough. Rolling to the right side, looking to throw is Hayes. Sidesteps a couple tacklers. He's hit and stood up big time. Boy, I was just looking to see here on that
I think it's
hit.
Is it Brady Quinn down there?
That was Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Quinn stood him right up. Dave takes it out to the 49-yard line, though, and it sets up a third down here and 6. So he got 2 on that one.
Yep, Brady Quinn getting a little stronger. Talked to his dad Jess earlier in the year. They got him on a weight program and everything else. He's a junior. They got him listed as 5'9", 155 pounds. He'll get stronger as time goes on.
Yep, 3rd and 6. Hayes looked to throw, dumps it off, tried to get the screen set up. Nice job. That's Orr down to the 40-yard line of Central Clarion. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's a first down. They needed 6, and he'll end up gaining about 12, and they're going to move the chains.
Yeah, nice little play. Should have mentioned that in the pregame, too. They love the screen an awful lot, too. And, they just drew that Central Clarion defensive line in, and pretty good job from Cameron Hayes just to draw him in, patient, and got the ball to Orr for a first down.
Hayes in the shotgun. Flips that ball to the right side. Tried that receiver screen on the right side, but it's going to be dropped. That is on the right side, Caden Clark, the intended receiver. 4:13, clock stops. First quarter is brought to you by the Clarion Forest VNA. So,
second down and 10, Mike. They got good field position. They got to keep moving that football a little bit. Looks like they had some success running the ball a little earlier in the first quarter.
Hayes, little delayed handoff, little draw play to Orr, and Orr will take it inside the 35 and down to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Third down here and 5 for the Beavers.
Pretty good play. Jace Ferguson on the tackle for Central Clarion. You start getting to that secondary a little bit. You keep, pawning up some yards. Got to get those guys up front to make that initial hit on them. So big third down play here.
Orr's the sidecar, right? Twins on each side here for Hayes. Hayes can run too. We'll see what he decides. Looks to the left side, dances to the right side. Hayes fires the ball, and it's incomplete down that right side. Quinn was the closest guy, and that was a Clarion player, so sets up a fourth down. We'll see. I would imagine you'll see the offense stay on here for DuBois.
Yeah. Was there a flag late? I think there might have been a flag late here. I think the side
illegal
judge
receiver,
may
I
have
think,
thrown
downfield. That's what the initial is. We'll get the referee's call here.
Receiver downfield, number 72, offense.
There you go.
Well, he was bouncing around back there pretty good, looking for a receiver. Pretty good job by that Central Clarion defense. Everybody pretty well covered with a really good view from it up here. And Cameron Hayes just tried to make something out of nothing. So,
question is, if you're Clarion, do you take that? I would say I might not. That puts fourth down.
Yeah, big conversation over there.
What would you have done? Would you take it or not? I mean, we're not.
I probably would have declined it.
They're going to take the penalty. It'll back them up.
Yeah, I would have taken the fourth down, I think. I would have went with the fourth down, but that's why I'm up here. And Coach Eggleton's down there.
So third down and 10 here for the Beavers. 3:34 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0. Wildcats. Orr will be the sidecar left. They got trips off to the left side. It is Clark off to the right side, the lone receiver.
Yeah, he's one-on-one out here.
Hayes takes the snap. Looks to throw, dances around, swings it out to Orr. It's caught by Orr. Now Orr tries to cut left, and he's going to be stopped after about 3 yards is what he's going to pick up. So fourth down, it's going to be 2 or 3 yards. Looks like it may only be 2.
Noah Nasser in on the tackle for Central Clarion. Pretty good job of defense. Great job of tackling by Nasser on the play. Orr looks like he's pretty nimble out there, and Nasser was able to grab him and bring him down to the ground. So lost a few yards on that play, Mike, and so fourth down and 9 now.
Fourth down here for the Beavers as the clock continuing to move here in the first quarter. Ball back to Hayes. Hayes pumps, looks, throws down across the middle of the field, and it is going to be almost intercepted by Smith down at the 11-yard line.
Tommy Smith had it in his hands right around at the 11-yard line, and looked like it hit him right in his shoulder pads and just bounced off about 6 yards straight back at the DuBois offense. So nonetheless, Central Clarion holds, and they're going to get another shot on offense.
Ben Hickman, the intended receiver on that. We do have the scores, the Zockrell Motors scoreboard running across the bottom of your screen. Billy Kale upset, he wanted those scores on there, and they wanted their mentions. So 2:41 to go here in the first. Ferguson ready. And looking to throw again down the left side, looking for Rex again. And he finds Rex again deep down the field to the 23-yard line.
12.
39 yards.
39 yards. We were both communication.
I was just going to say, this is the worst thing you can have are two comm guys. Now, Bob's better with numbers.
Yeah.
But
I'm sitting here, let's see, 18, that's 23, 25 plus 2 and everything. But what a nice pass by Jace Ferguson. Oh, yeah.
Bob and I, Dave and I can attest, comm majors at Clarion, we took the easiest math and still had trouble.
Oh, we stayed away as far as we could from the math building. I can tell you that much and everything. But what a nice catch by Rex on that play and a great throw by Jace Ferguson.
Oh, there's a flag. A delay of game going to be called against Clarion here.
Delay game, offense, 5 yards.
Wow.
So there we go, the delay game. That'll back them up 5. It's still set up here at the 28-yard line, 29-yard line. 2:05 still to go here in quarter number 1.
They gave him an extra yard. They moved them. They bumped them up to the 28.
I was going to say, I thought it would be the 28. That math I can do. Fakes to Kupnitsky. Ferguson fires to the right side. It is incomplete. Tried to find Smith, but another flag, and I think we're going to see a roughing.
Yeah, number 5 for DuBois. Landon Schrock come up and basically introduced himself to Jace Ferguson. So roughing the kit passer on DuBois.
That time the official's microphone not working, but Dave made the good call.
Yeah, they'll move it up. They'll move it up 15 yards. And
it would be a first down.
Yeah, it would be a first down in the Central.
I guess it was first anyway, so.
Central Clarion Wildcats.
And that puts them back in the Dewbrook red zone. Ball to 14.
And I think Coach Wingard wants to take a timeout.
He will. We'll break as well. 2:01 to go here in quarter number 1. And it is 7-0 Central Clarion. Timeout on the field. It's Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Lampro has the John Deere tractor you need and want. We have tractor loader packages starting at just $179 per month. Find yours at your local Lampro or build your own at lamproequipment.com.
All right, we're going to come right back to action here. See the official down there standing over the ball, getting ready as he backs off. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. The ball sitting at the 14-yard line. Here's Ferguson. Sidecars left Kupnitsky. He's going to give that to Kupnitsky over the right side. Here's Kupnitsky inside the 10. Still alive. Takes it down to about the 5. Still moving. And he's going to end up with 9 yards on the play all the way down to the 5-yard line.
That's good hard running by Kupnitsky on that play. He's out close to a first down. Doesn't look like they're going to give it to him, so bring up a second down and short. But, boy, really like that kid. Hard runner to the right. Got the ball on the left hash. Got himself all the way over to the right hash. He actually covered about 20 yards sideways.
Second down here for the Wildcats. Ball sitting at the 5 of DuBois. Central Clarion leads at 7-0. Ferguson keeps the football. He's hit, though, and he's going to be hit for about a 2-yard loss. They're going to say got forward progress to, well, no, it might be closer to 2. We'll see where the spot comes down.
Mark him basically about the 6-yard line,
so
it
it's
looks
a yard.
like. Yeah, so it's about a yard.
So
after that timeout, Coach Wingard inspired that defense to stiffen up a little bit. They've done a pretty good job since that timeout.
So 3rd down here and 2. So here we go. Wildcats with Ferguson. They've got 3 receivers left, single off to the right. Here's Ferguson looking. I always say look for Smale, but instead it's across the middle, and it's going to be tipped, goes incomplete. Tried to find Rex down around the goal line. Good defense that time by Walker Thomas.
Yeah, DuBois doing a pretty good job of coverage on that play.
So the ball from the 6, about a 23-yarder.
So going to attempt the field goal.
Yep, Euchert is on here for the 23-yard attempt for Clarion to put them up by the 2 scores. 36 seconds to go here in the quarter. Holds there, kicks on the way. Euchert's kick is high, the kick is long, and that kick is good by Euchert. 23 yards, and Clarion leads at 10-0. 31 seconds to go here in the quarter. We'll break again. You are watching Kerle Tire High School football and Explore Clarion, D9Sports.com.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
All right, back getting ready for the kickoff. Euchert kick it deep. Here's the kickoff. And it comes back down again to Clark. Clark lost the ball, picks back up. And he's going to get back to the 15, dropped it around the 17-yard line. That was tough there as Clark, tough time handling that football.
Noah Nasser in on the tackle on special teams. He's made a couple big tackles so far in this first quarter tonight. Mike, we talked a little bit about this, in pregame, as far as DuBois not trying to get Clarion off the field and not giving up the big play. But so far tonight, the Wildcats have hit on 2 long passes, which are big plays, which have led to scores.
Neisel will be the sidecar here for Hayes, who works out of the shotgun. He's going to give it to Neisel over the left side. Nissel takes it up to the 21-yard line. That's a gain of close to 4. Second down here and about 6. Right?
Quarter.
And that is down 7, 6 seconds, 5. And yep, they're going to take it down to the end of the quarter. We'll go to quarter number 2. Central Clarion leads at 10-0 here on DuBois. And go to quarter number 2 after this. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football and Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Lampro has the John Deere tractor you need and want. We have tractor loader packages starting at just $179 per month. Find yours at your local Lampro or build your own at lamproequipment.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Red Bank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Red Bank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Red Bank Chevrolet.
You're listening to the EYT Media Network.
All right, back out here at DJ Mansell Stadium. Go to quarter number 2, and it is a Hager Paving second quarter here on the EYT Media Network.
You guys did the Port Allegheny Union AC Valley game last week,
yes.
right? Boy, they're bouncing back nice. 21-0 in the first quarter over Smethport. Good to see that.
All right.
One of the local teams doing pretty well after that big loss to Port Allegheny. Good for them.
Yep, Hayes ready to go here. New quarter. To the left side, he's going to keep it. Here's Hayes, tries to turn the corner, and he's going to be drug out of bounds up around the 25-yard line. So he picks up about 4.
Boy, Ashton Resch come all the way across to make that tackle on him, and boy, did he move quick left to right, trying to get Cameron Hayes out of bounds. So good job We always talk about him offensively, but, boy, defensively, he covers a lot of ground, that Rex at 22.
Nissel in the backfield here with Hayes. It's a 3rd down and 2. DuBois will try to keep this drive alive this time. Send the man in motion, and keeping the football again is Hayes. Hayes is going to be hit, leans forward, and I don't think he's going to be there. He's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So 4th down and 2, and well, more than likely, I would be crazy not to see the punt coming up, and Nissel will drop back.
Yeah, Coach Winger doesn't want to take that chance so deep in their own territory, so DuBois decided to punt the football away.
Rex will go back, Nissel to punt.
That first snap was pretty high. That was pretty low.
That one almost blocked. Rex just lets it go inside the 35 and down near the 30-yard line. Continues to roll. Nice punt by Nissel. And it'll be stopped at about the 28-yard line. So that's where Central Clarion will have the football.
It's one of the things, Mike, that I know talking to a couple of the assistant coaches over the week, they worked on that punt block right up the middle, and that time it almost paid off. That's something they paid really close attention to. I think it's Doug Knepp, the special teams coach, talking to him a little bit about what they were planning to do on some of these special teams. Almost got it.
Ferguson in the shotgun. Quinn in the backfield. Hands that off. And up to the 35, 40, 45. There goes Quinn. And he's going to be knocked down, but not until he gets into DuBois territory all the way down near the 42-yard line.
34. How about 34-yard run?
Sounds good to me.
34-yard run. I'm going through my mind.
You could say anything.
42, 26. Okay, here we go. 42.
Pat Kell just texted me. He goes, you guys can't add 2 and 2. Well, he was a comm major, too.
That's
The
right,
only thing is he likes money, so he knows how to count.
Pretty good job by the Central Clarion offensive line. That right side just really had it hooked really, really well. Don blocked it well, and Quinn with a big runner.
Ball to 43 of DuBois. Here's Ferguson out of the shotgun. Looks to the left side. And he's going to keep the football. He's hit. And he'll be dropped for a loss on the play. Sacked by Landon Schrock that time. And that's a loss of 3 back to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Schrock's their tight end, 6 foot, 170, a junior. Junior. And, boy, you don't want your quarterback out on an island like that with 3 defensive players there.
So 2nd down and 13 here for the Wildcats.
So I'm the offensive coordinator for Central Clarion. I'm on that offensive line saying you can't let our quarterback get plowed like that.
Kopnitsky in the backfield this time. He'll be the sidecar left here for Ferguson. Ferguson looks to throw, fires that ball. It is just off the hands of Hotchkiss. Boy, he had Hotchkiss on the right side wide open. Hotchkiss can't bring it in.
Yeah, he's I don't know if he lost it in the lights or something. You know, it's one of those things. He's got his hands up in the air like he wasn't expecting it, but it was right there. Yeah, he's pointing at the lights.
See, I don't know. And even if it wasn't, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, oh. No.
I don't think I'm buying the lights thing. I think it was just a drop, basically.
Mason Burford wide out to the right. Couple receivers off the left side. Rex is off the left side there. Here's Ferguson looking to throw. Ferguson dancing around. Comes to the right side. Ferguson tosses the ball downfield. It is caught. And Smale making the catch inside the 30, and he'll be stopped down around the 26-yard line. That's a gain of about 20.
Good job by Dawson Smale. Went up and went for the football. He reached up and grabbed it, and that's what you got to do as a receiver. There's no doubt. You can't wait for it to come to you. You got to go up and get it. That young man did a really nice job on that play. Big pickup and a first down for Central Clarion.
Ball to 26-yard line. Central Clarion comes up to the line of scrimmage. Quinn in the backfield here with Ferguson. Ferguson takes the snap, hands it off to Quinn. Here's Quinn over the left side, weaving his way back, left, back, right, and he's inside the 15. And it's a first down all the way down to the 12-yard line. 14-yard pickup for Quinn.
Boy, nice cut by Brady Quinn on that play. He had it going north to south and then all of a sudden cut back to the right side and find a lot of opening inside of that DuBois middle of their defense. So good run by Brady Quinn.
Wildcats come to the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting at the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball snap back to Ferguson, looks to the right side, looking, fires the ball. It is, no, it's not caught. I thought Quinn might hold on to it. Made a valiant attempt, and he's kind of shaken up toward the end. Let's take a look at the replay there.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job. Look what Jace Ferguson does. He rolls. He doesn't try to drill anything in there. He's throwing the ball. He's taking what they're giving him, and that's something you didn't see happen too much last year. He'd throw that ball in the end zone. He'd try to force it in there, but Ferguson's doing a great job this year of trying to take what they're giving him, and that's what he tried to do that time. Unfortunately, the ball fell incomplete.
Yeah, Dalton Yell was responsible to help knock that ball away. 2nd down and 10 here from the 13. Here's Ferguson, hands it off. Kopnitsky over the left side. Kopnitsky turns left, back right. Kopnitsky spins around, and he's just not going to get there. He's upset. He gets down near the 1. It's a gain of about 12. It'll be a 1st and goal.
Yeah, good running. You can just tell all year long he's such a tough runner. Tried to cut back also. Everybody's trying to cut the ball back, cut back on this DuBois defense, and that time just fell a little bit short.
Ball's at the 2, 1st and goal. In that Dubrook red zone here for the Wildcats. They lead 10-0. Kopnitsky will come under center this time. Rex goes in motion. Kopnitsky behind the quarterback here. Ferguson keeps it over the right side. That push puts him in the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Jace Ferguson, 3 yards out. Good surge by that Central Clarion offensive line. And you could notice, Mike, Jace Ferguson just took that 25-second clock all the way down. It was 3, 2, 1. He snapped it right at the 1 and just exploded up the front, and that line did a really good job letting him get into the end zone. So Central Clarion puts another one back on the board.
Smith's the holder. Euchert on for the extra point try. And we have whistles all over the place.
That's an easy one. Defense, number 33.
Okay.
Looks like Central Clarion's going to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined. Retry.
And they're going to retry.
So here we go. Smith in the hole.
Smith ready here with Euchert. Eyeing it up again. Kicks on the way. Does it get over is the question. It just does. It is now 17-0 in favor of Central Clarion over DuBois. Take the time out. It is Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
All right, back here at DuBois, E.J. Mansell Stadium. 17-0 here in favor of the Wildcats. Mike Kalinowski, Dave Kadis.
Mike, what I liked about that drive was going into this game, Clarion passed the ball for 1,600 yards and rushed it for 1,100 yards.
And the onside kick is tried for. You talked about it, Dave. They're fighting for it. And we'll take a look here on the replay. Yeah, it looked like they're going to have it. I think that was...
They got it.
Yep. Central Clarion, we'll take a look. Let's look at it.
I'd mentioned to Mike they were eyeing up number 17 all week over here on that far wing. He just takes off back there.
Yep.
He just takes off back there just a little bit, and special teams coach told me, you don't be surprised if we onside kick, and 17 took off a little bit, and they went for it.
So here we go, 8 minutes to go here in the quarter. It's a Haker Paving second quarter, and Central Clarion, great field position. We got a whistle here. Okay.
Yeah, and Mike, what I was trying to say was Clarion and Central Clarion came into the game over 1,600 yards throwing the ball and 1,100 yards rushing the football. And that last drive, they did a little bit of both. Rushed the football really well. Brady Quinn, Jace Ferguson hit a couple of open receivers, Aston Rex, and a lot of good balance. So if you're a team heading down the stretch preparing for a team like Central Clarion, man, you better be able to defend the run and the pass. And Coach Eggleton and his staff are doing a really good job of play selection tonight, thus up 17-0.
Ball's at the 47-yard line of DuBois. Rex wide out to the right. Twins off to the left side. Actually trips on that left side here. Ferguson with Kopnitsky in the backfield. He's going to fake to Kopnitsky, looks to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, cuts back inside. He picks up a couple of blocks again, and then he's going to be hit and finally dropped just inside the 45. Getting there to get him was Dalton Yale again.
Landon Schrock had Jace Ferguson lined up in the backfield and just basically missed the tackle on him, or he would have had a big loss for Central Clarion. Nonetheless, Ferguson able to get out of there to pick up 3.
Ball just inside the 45, down near the 44-yard line. Second down here and 7. Ferguson with Kopnitsky ready. Same setup as the last time. Gives it to Kopnitsky. Cut back inside. Kopnitsky eludes a couple tackles, spins around. He's going to be hit and dropped, and he'll be down around first down yardage. He needed 7. He needed to get to the 37.
For the side jogs, he might be just a little bit short.
Nope, they're going to say about a yard shy. So third down and close to 1.
Usually that side judge will look at those sticks and say, come on, boys, let's go, let's go. It kept him pretty firm on that play. Good running again by Kopnitsky. That cutback is there all night. They're trying to go outside. DuBois has it pretty well contained, but there's nobody in the middle of the field to bring him down. Been the story all night.
Back to Kopnitsky. And he's going to be hit, drop, but he'll get the first down as he takes it to the 36-yard line. That's a couple yards for him.
Dalton Yale in on the tackle for DuBois, but needed a few, and good hard running that time to pick up a first down, keep that drive going.
Kopnitsky will stay into the backfield. And actually, they're going to split him out to the left. Quinn in there as well. They move those guys around a lot. Rex is wide out to the right side, though. Beckwith is in the backfield, though, this time with Ferguson. Ferguson under center. Does send Kopnitsky in motion. Gives it to Kopnitsky on the sweep. And he's going to be met and driven backwards, but he'll get maybe 2 down near the 34-yard line. Second down here and 8.
Landon Schrock didn't miss him that time. Coming up from a linebacker position that time. Sniffed that out pretty good. But still impressive Kopnitsky and the good hard running that young man possesses.
Well, I always say it, Dave, and you know too, if there's ski at the end of someone's name, they're all right in my book.
That's right. You got that one. We've gone through about 50 people in our career that had a ski in their name with us broadcasting. They're always number 1 in our books.
And we do have a timeout down on the football field. 5:19 to go here in the second. 17-0. Central Clarion leads. We'll take a timeout too. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super-efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, we're going to go right back to action here as Quinn in the backfield with Ferguson, who works out of the shotgun now. 2nd down and 8 here for the Wildcats. Ball resting at the 34-yard line of DuBois. Ball back to Ferguson, rolls left side, and spins that ball in. Is it caught or not? They're going to say it is caught by, nope, incomplete. Okay. I'm going to take a look here. They were going away from us. Smith was the intended receiver. Yep, knocked away by the defender, and that would be, yep.
Nathan Coher, pretty good hit on that play, good coverage. You know, one thing I notice in this league, Mike, is that they always have the quarterbacks now rolling out left and throwing back right. And it's something that's like a cardinal sin. But AC Valley's quarterback, the Montauk quarterback, everybody rolls left and tries to throw back right. They all think they're Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Okay? They all think they can make that throw. But, 7 out of 10 times it doesn't work. Just my opinion.
And looking to throw. Ferguson's hit immediately and driven backwards. What a big hit that time. And on the hit that time was Nissel. Big loss.
Yeah, Garrett
see where
Nissel
they put it.
In on the tackle. And once again, man, you don't want your quarterback being hit like that
It's
in week 7.
4th down and very long now as the ball's all the way back to the 48-yard line. We'll have a first punt.
Yeah, and Jace Ferguson going off the field a little gingerly over there.
Well, he got hit big time. Nissel was right there, gave the big bear hug.
That left shoulder, grabbing it a little bit on the sidelines. You don't want to see that happen.
And if this was the no fun league, that would have been a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the punt by Smale. Going to bounce around, and everyone has to get out of the way here as the ball's going to be down deep down there at about 12 or 13-yard line is where they're going to put it.
Noah Nasser down there to down the football. So far in the first half, Clarion doing a pretty good job. 17-0. Some good drives, good balance. That drive not so good. A little bit more penetration by that DuBois defensive line and linebackers shooting up the middle, and got to tighten up a little bit here with plenty of time left here in the second quarter.
Yep, 4:21 here in the Hager Paving second. Hayes will work in the shotgun here. Looking to throw, drops back. Hayes dancing around, fires across the middle of the field, and it is caught. Nope, they're going to say it comes loose. And Central Clarion says they have it. Let's take a look.
Let's see if it's going to be called a fumble or an incompletion.
Wait and see what the referee has to say.
It's going to be on the official's decision here.
Here's the replay.
Referee going over, and I think they may rule him caught and down. That's what the side judges say.
Could be. The catch was by Yale. One more time. Boom. 1-2, boom. It's close.
Boy, good throw that time by Cameron Hayes. He does have a gun, man. He can throw it, and he stuck it in there that time. And a good catch by Yale, so that'll pick up a first down for DuBois. They'll keep their drive moving.
Hayes. 1st and 10 here for DuBois. Looking to throw, steps up, looks to throw again across the middle, and that's picked off. It's intercepted. Was that Hummel down there? It was. Hummel takes it right around the 31-yard line, and that's where Central Clarion will have it.
Ryan Hummel just stepped up that time and read the eyes and body of Cameron Hayes that time, and he stepped right into it for a big interception for Central Clarion. They have great field position.
And you can check the scores at the bottom of the screen at any time. The Aqua Motors scoreboard rolling across there.
Can't turn the ball over against good competition.
So Central Clarion with the football. They'll have it at the 31-yard line of DuBois. Kopnitsky will be in the backfield with Ferguson. 3:50 to go here in the quarter. Gives it to Kopnitsky, and Kopnitsky over the right side. Here's Kopnitsky breaking a couple tackles, still dragging people inside the 25 and down to about the 23-yard line. Gains about 8.
Dalton Yale in there on the tackle trying to pull that ball out of Kopnitsky's belly that time. Was unable to do it. Good running, good first down play for Central Clarion. Nothing fancy, Mike. just run the football and see if they can bring you down. Pick up of about 8. Good job by that offensive line.
Kopnitsky will switch sides now, go side Cartwright. Couple receivers, one on each side. Might be happy just to keep it on the ground here. Faking, Ferguson keeps it. Here's Ferguson over the right side. Ferguson down to the 20 and drug out of bounds there. And that'll be enough for a first down and a flag on the play, though. Be about a 5-yard pickup. Chop block called. So that'll back up Clarion. That first down will be taken away. 3:01 to go here in the quarter.
Jake Smith getting caught that time by this officiating crew.
So the back Clarion.
Those are drive killers sometime.
Yep.
This offense is so explosive they can pick that up in basically one play.
Back to the 39-yard line. Yeah, second and about 18 here for the Wildcats. Single receiver on each side. Ferguson looks to throw, fires the ball. It's caught on the left side. Not a bunch there for Rex as he's going to be stopped. He'll get forward progress down near the 35-yard line, but that's going to be all.
Caden Clark in on the tackle, and that's a tough tackle to make. I'll tell you, got one-on-one out there with the kid. It's caught a lot of passes this year. Rex, he's had 34 receptions for about 886 yards, and you're one-on-one with that kid out there. That's a pretty nice tackle.
Called a gain to 3. They're going to say his knee went down at the 36-yard line. Third down 15 here for the Wildcats.
Big play for the Wildcats right here. You want to keep this drive moving and show, hey, we're well worth it here.
Ferguson fires, finds a man across the middle. It's caught, breaks free, and down inside the 10-yard line.
Dawson Smale
and
on the reception.
You always got to watch for him, especially when he sets up on that in that slot position.
He's your guy, man. That's the guy. He's your go-to guy, without a doubt. Good pass by Ferguson. Just stood in there, took a little bit of a hit, threw the ball to Smale. And one thing you're noticing about these Central Clarion receivers, they're being put in some tough situations, and they're catching the football, Mike. They're keeping drives going. They're making big plays.
That's a 30-yard pickup for the Wildcats down to the 6th, first and goal in the DuBois red zone. Beck within the backfield with Ferguson. Here's the ball snap, gives it to, nope, keeping it, fires the football into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Tried to find Smale again. Getting his paw up there to knock it away was Brendan Orr.
Yeah, good play call that time because Smale got you all the way down there. You want to reward the kid for an opportunity to get a touchdown, and ball falls incomplete.
It's a second and goal from the 6.
So he'll come out of the football game, Smale, and set up with Kopnitsky in that backfield. Tough runner.
Going to give it to Kopnitsky. Looks for room over the left side. Cuts back in. Leans forward. And he just, nope, he's going to be stopped shy. There's a flag on the play. Got down to the 1.
Boy, that cutback was there again. Cut back against the DuBois defense.
Tell you what.
I don't know what this could be down here. If it's a hold,
it could
face
be.
mask. I mean, let's see what the Gary Malacarney referee's going to call.
Face mask. Defense at the end of the run. Half the distance to the goal.
So
it was a face mask.
It's down near the 1 anyway, so puts it a wee bit closer.
A lot of activity on that far end. Pretty far away to see, but it'll keep the drive going. Let's see if Ferguson takes that clock down.
And he's going to keep it leaning forward, pushes his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Jace Ferguson 1 yard out. Once again, nice little drive by Central Clarion. DuBois unable to get the Wildcats off the field on third down that possession again. And that's one thing Coach T.J. Winger talked about with DuBois early in the game, and when I talked to him early in the week, got to get those guys off the field, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, if we have a chance to win the football game.
Euchar's on, kicks on the way. And the kick is up and good. 24-0. Central Clarion leads DuBois. We'll take a timeout. It is Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. All right, right back here to action. Central Clarion leading it by a score of 24-0. Surprising two up at Port Allegheny. Red Bank and Port 0-0. Keep you updated on that Zockro Motors scoreboard. Here's the kickoff. And Kane takes it. And Clark down the left side, high stepping it across midfield. Nice job by Caden Clark, and he'll put DuBois in nice position. DuBois has had the ball in some nice position on the field at times, but just not able to do really anything with it.
Yeah, they haven't.
I turned you off, and I went to cough and turned me on.
It's all right. They haven't been pinned back there too often. They have good field position. They've started about the 30 and 45 a few times, and once again, they're going to start this drive on the 47-yard line. Let's see if they can move the football.
Hayes to the right side. Comes back, finds a Coker, and he's going to be hit and dropped. He'll get about 2 is all.
Boy, I thought Coker was going to throw that football again. I thought he was going to throw it downfield, a little razzle-dazzle right there, but decided to keep it and run it.
Twins on each side here for DuBois. Second down and 8, the ball to 45 of Clarion. Ball back to Hayes. Looks to throw again, dumps it off screen across the middle. And Orr banging around. He'll get positive yardage down to about the 42-yard line. It's only a gain of about 3. Third down and 5.
I think DuBois has called a timeout.
They did with 28 seconds to go here in the quarter. DuBois will use a timeout and see if Dustin wants one as well. We're going to break and back with more. 24-0. Central Clarion leads. It's Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
All right, we're going right back to live action. 28 seconds to go here in this Hager Paving second quarter.
DuBois only has 1 timeout remaining.
Hayes rolls right side. Boy, he's going back a long way and then had to throw, and it's picked off again. That was Quinn, I believe, on the other side with the pick. It is. And Central Clarion gets the ball right back here.
Boy, ill-advised pass that time by DuBois, trying to throw that ball down the football field, and really no one there. Cameron Hayes trying to force it in there, Mike. And boy, one thing you don't want to do is try to force something in there late in the half and give Clarion good field position, which they do. And I think Central Clarion, I'm looking at the scoreboard, has basically, I think, 2 timeouts remaining here. So a lot of time for an explosive team like this. Let's see what they can do.
Empty backfield. Dumps it off to Rex across the middle. Rex can go outside. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20 to the 15, to the 10. And he's going to be hit at about the 11-yard line. 8 seconds to go. Central Clarion. Clock will stop as they move the chains. And they probably will take a timeout here.
Yeah, Dave Eagleton's down at the 15-yard line. right in the official's face, calling timeout. So, boy, what a nice little play set up. Those offensive linemen held, and then let them go. And great screen call. Great call by Clarion on that play.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Dave, too. You know, I was going to ask the question to you. Do you come out, just play a conservative, run out the clock, you're up? But Central Clarion, they're going down there. They want points on the board. They want to keep moving here.
Yeah, and we talked about, Mike, earlier in the game. Come out quick and try to get some points and have DuBois sit there and say, uh-oh, what's going on here? You know, here we go again. And that's exactly what they've done. They've executed their game plan like we talked to Coach Eggleton. This is what they wanted to do, and they come out and pretty much perform to a T here in the first half. Mike, some of the things I was looking at, too, you know, second quarter score, St. Mary's 0, Bradford 0. Everybody's been beating up Bradford this year. And Central Clarion will travel all the way up to St. Mary's next week. That's going to be a big road game. Anytime you go up there, it's a tough place to play. So St. Mary's scoreless right now as we head towards the end of the first half here.
Yep. So here we go. It is a 1st and 10, 8 seconds. Central Clarion still has a timeout to use. 8.6 seconds. It'll be a quick play here. He's got Ferguson out of the shotgun. Beckwith with him. Ball snap back to Ferguson on the left side, and it is. Is it caught? It is caught for the touchdown. Bringing that in for the Wildcats, Mason Burford. And that goes 11 yards.
Boy, great job by Mason Burford once again going up to grab that football. Good pass by Jace Ferguson. Saw him in the corner of the end zone. So 11-yard pass from Jace Ferguson to Burford will extend the lead to 30-0 with 3 seconds remaining in the first half.
Euchre's on for the extra point try. Kicks on the way, and the kick by Euchre is up, and that is good. 3 seconds to go. Here's the replay. Oh, we already had the replay. Dustin's like, no. We'll take a quick timeout. 3 seconds to go here. Central Clarion up big right here on the EYT Media Network.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
Right back here at EJ Mansell Stadium. 3 seconds to go here in this Hager Paving second quarter. Euchre on to kick things off. See if he sends it deep or just sends it down the field softly. They're going to go for that onside kick again. Bouncing around. It's fielded by DuBois. And down, and that will be the last play on that return of the first half. So we go to halftime. Getting set for the Heater Lumber halftime show. It is Central Clarion leading it here by a score of 31-0 up on DuBois. And we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. Halftime show on the way. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion, also D9Sports.com and the NFHS Network.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tionesta. I know. Tionesta Builders.
Tionesta Builders Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tionesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Shippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Here in the Heater Lumber halftime show, we've got the Clarion Band in the background. We'll get to them momentarily. It is a 31-0 lead for Central Clarion up on DuBois. And while we have a chance, let's give a listen to that Clarion area marching band. Clarion Limestone Marching Band. Want to get that right as you enjoy? One of Dustin Kiefer's favorites, Chumbawamba and Tum Thumping with the Clarion Limestone High School Marching Band. Boy, Dave Cadis was over here dancing too.
I was watching a little majorette with the flags, man. They were doing good with the baton and all that kind of stuff. It's awesome down there.
So
it's awesome, man. She could twirl. She never dropped it. I was
right.
like fascinated, man. Great job by that young lady down there.
Well, we're in the Heater Lumber halftime show, and it is a 31-0 lead here for Central Clarion. And Bob, excuse me.
You can.
Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Now you got me.
Yeah.
You said Bob. He said this. It's one of those things. So when we look at the contest here, why don't we go to the scoring summary as we go back into the ball game here, and we'll go back to quarter number one. Scoring summary is brought to you by Gatesman Auto Body. Go back to quarter number one at the 6:07 mark. It was Smale taking the pass from Ferguson. This is for 18 yards for the first score of the ball game. You see Ferguson rolling out. Bam, finds him.
That was right on the money.
Yep, Euchre's kick was good, 7-0, and then Euchre came on with 31 seconds to go in the first, and he'll nail this 23-yard field goal. There she goes. Reminds me of Dave Cadis kicking in college.
No, I can't kick anything, man. I never was a punter kick. Forget it.
Next score, quarter number 2, 8:04 mark. How about Ferguson with the 2-yard run? He stuck his nose in there, pushed his way in.
Good job by that line.
And we'll have to name our protection player of the game, so keep an eye on that line, Mr. Cadis. The next score was, Ferguson with the 1-yard touchdown run. That comes at the 1:12 mark, quarter number 2. See him lining up here. Again, uses that line, that little bit of push. Scores again, Euchre's kick good, 24-0. Final score came with 3 seconds to go in the half. 11 yards. Burford took the pass from Ferguson in that left corner.
And he went up to get it. Great job.
Mind you of another Burford down
Yeah.
there. And another player, too, that was pretty good at throwing the football for that, what was the Bobcats at the time, someone you know very well.
Oh, yeah, I had to live with him and everything, believe me.
Johnny Cadis, of course. So a lot of names going back there. Hooking up there for the touchdown was Burford. So Gatesman's Auto Body is our scoring summary sponsor. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We do have the keys to the second half on the way. We'll get you caught up on scores, too. It is 31-0 here at halftime. We'll get the DuBois band on as well after the timeout. And you're watching the Heater Lumber halftime show right here, part of Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Peekaboo and picture books, stacking blocks and waving bye-bye. Babies and toddlers grow and change at an astounding rate, and child development research has established that the rate of development and learning is most rapid in the preschool years. Next Step Therapy is an early intervention provider, assisting families with children from birth to 6 years old to maximize their child's development. Early intervention services during the first years can make a big difference in a child's life. Next Step Therapy offers a variety of professional services, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, along with special instruction, nutritional guidance, and sensory integration. Services are provided at the Enrichment Center and in the home environment. As a parent, you have a choice. Choose the caring professionals at Next Step Therapy. Log on to nextsteptherapy.net to find out more about Next Step Therapy. 145 Steffi Boulevard in Seneca and at 42490 State Highway 27 in Titusville. Next Step Therapy, helping children reach their full potential.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Lampro has the John Deere tractor you need and want. We have tractor loader packages starting at just $179 per month. Find yours at your local Lampro or build your own at lamproequipment.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
All right, right back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. Going to take a listen to the DuBois Beaver Marching Band playing a little journey for us tonight. Here's the DuBois Beaver Marching Band. Fantastic job by the DuBois Marching Band. Let's get a listen to those guitars down there. It looks like Dave Cadis down there playing when he was in high school.
No, let's not get out of hand.
There they go. A little more journey going on down there. And, you know, the kids always pick on us about being old, Dave, but the 80s music is coming back, and it's rocking.
I'll tell you what, they do a great job down there. Those young men and women do a great job.
Want to let folks know, too, coming up next, next Monday? No, another week away, a couple weeks away. We'll be at Keystone High School for the Clarion County Marching Band Festival. Dustin and I will have the broadcast of that one, so if you're not doing anything,
no, I didn't know you guys were doing that too.
We've been doing that now for several years. Yeah,
that's good.
Rolling with that. We'd love to get the bands on. These kids work just as hard as anybody, and we'd like to give them all the recognition they deserve.
Oh yeah, this is big time, man. I love this. This is super.
And you see them still down there. And we'll take another time out. We're going to come back. We will have the Dean, Dave Cadis' keys to the second half. See what he thinks the teams need to do, and a little bit more on the way, too. The Heater Lumber halftime show continues after this. 31-0 Central Clarion here at halftime. And it is Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network. DuBois Band will take us out of this break.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
DuBois, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. DuBois provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. DuBois can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. DuBois is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let DuBois help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Call 1-844-382-7665. DuBois is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
Oaks Building Supplies, dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
All right, back here at EJ Mansell Stadium in DuBois, 31-0 here in the Heat of Lumber halftime show as Central Clarion leads on the Beavers of DuBois. And we continue here. We're going to take a look at that Zockrell Motors scoreboard and got the scores rolling in. Mr. Cadis, you have them up too?
Yeah, I can do things.
All right, you want to check
things. I can do things. Look, I think everybody's keeping an eye on that Red Bank Valley Port Allegheny game, and Dustin said it went to half, so it's 0-0. Everybody's struggling tonight. Is that the word? I want to say another word, but I can't say it. So Keystone 34, Kane nothing. That game is at the half. Union AC Valley bouncing back from their loss last week up on Smethport 42-0. Kind of a surprise here after Clarion Carn City battled it out. Central Clarion battled out with Carn City last week. Score at the half, Brookville 14, Carn City nothing. That surprised you a little bit after you guys did that game.
Yeah, very much.
Moniton Punxsy, I have them at 0-0. Close game. Looks like up at Ridgeway. Brockway and Ridgeway tied at 13. Go ahead. Okay, Punxsy's up 35-0 at the half. We got St. Mary's 12, Bradford nothing. Central Clarion's going to be traveling up to the Dutch Oven next week.
That's a Flying Dutchman.
Oh my gosh, that'll be a trip and a half. Could be 6 inches of snow up there. At half, also Elk County Catholic 13, Cameron County 8, Clearfield 42, Bellefonte nothing, and Conemaugh Valley 12, Curwensville 7. At the half, Bucktail 22, Otto Eldred 20. So a lot of scoring tonight, not a lot of scoring on the opposite side of the field. A lot of scoring here, Mike. 31 points put up by Central Clarion tonight.
And they'll get the football as we start quarter number 3. That'll wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show. Rex back deep. And getting set to kick things off is Colin McAllister.
Yeah, Coach Winger plucked him from the soccer team. So done a pretty good job. So I'm kicking it in pregame.
Here's the kickoff. It's going to be picked up, Smale right side to the 30. Looks for a little seam, and he'll be tripped up. Gets up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, one of the big things, Mike, we talked about earlier in the game, Central Clarion did a great job of sustaining drives and ending up in the end zone. I mean, that was one of the big things, even to a point where they onside kicked early in this football game, recovered the ball, and put the ball into the end zone. So they've done an outstanding job tonight of sustaining drives and putting the ball in the end zone. What DuBois needs to do is just try to hold the fort as much as they possibly can, try to stay with their game plan, try to stop the quarterback from getting loose, and try to make this game a little bit closer.
Here's Ferguson ready to go. Looks to the left side, fires the football deep. That's Hotchkiss, and Hotchkiss brings it in. It is caught inside. Nope, incomplete. All right, I thought he was going to bring her in, and it falls incomplete. You'll see a quick replay here on this one.
Yeah, nice pass by Ferguson.
He put it on the money.
Like Hotchkiss had it right in his hands.
Yeah, you can see why I thought he would have caught it. Yep. So breaking up the pass that time was Garrett France.
Yeah, he had a step on him. Jason needs to throw it out there a little bit more, lay it out there so he can run under it.
Third quarter sponsor is Zockrell Motors. So here's Ferguson, hands it off. Nope, keeping it's Ferguson over the left side, and Ferguson can move. He's going to be hit and driven back, but not until he picks up positive yardage. He'll get about 6 out to the 41-yard line. Sets up a third down here and 4.
Well, first 2 plays, what you see is good offensive line protection, good offensive line making the moves on a lot of those defensive linemen, moving that line back, and the offensive line for Central Clarion's done a great job tonight.
Tight end sets up now right side of the line of scrimmage. That's Kopnitsky, and that was Smith, actually. And Smith started moving there. So we'll see how they call this one. Yeah, I was going to say. Smith was trying to say, oh, it's defense. They drew me off.
Pretty obvious up here. One of the first penalties, or one or two mistakes so far tonight on Central Clarion. They've done everything basically the right way. Can't fault them from that.
Penalties brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Smith wide out to that left. There's Twins out there. Twins off to the right.
Well, Coach Wingert said, hey, we got to get him off the field on 3rd and 7 and 3rd and 8.
Ferguson steps up into the pocket. He's hit, and he's going to be driven backwards, and he's going to be sacked. And that'll be a loss on the play back near the 33-yard line. It's a loss of about 3, almost
Landon
4.
Strachan on the tackle for DuBois. So no place for Ferguson to go, and the Wildcats are going to have to punt the football away. DuBois coming out pretty good on their first series to start the second half.
That's what DuBois really needed. Jackson Hansley back deep. And Smale goes to the right side. They're going to run the fake. He's at the 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds. He'll have the first down. They run the fake. Smale takes it to the right side. We'll take a look as they set back to punt. And you see Smale taking it there.
Yeah, not a lot of contain there by DuBois to try to keep Smale inside, but off and running. And, Mike, once again, they keep the drive moving. And like Coach Wingert said, we got to get them off the field 3rd and long, and unfortunately they weren't able to do that.
So Central Clarion will have the football. They're at the 43-yard line here of DuBois.
Noah Ferguson in the game for Central Clarion at that running back position.
Ferguson looks to throw again, flushed out of the pocket. Fires the ball across the middle of the field, finds his receiver. It'll be a first down near the 31-yard line. It's about a 12-yard pickup.
Ashton Rex on the reception.
Rex was down there to pull it in. So they move the chains again. Say the ball down to the 30.
Well, yeah, one smart move that they're doing, Mike, is this now that they're inserting Noah Harrison in there at that running back position. He's the backup quarterback and may be coming in sooner than expected at quarterback, as if this game that keeps getting out of hand.
We'll give it to Harrison. Harrison cut outside back inside. He's hit. And he holds on to that football, but he's taken down at the 24-yard line, 6-yard pickup. And a second down here and 4 for the Wildcats. If they score here, the game goes into the mercy roll. Hotchkiss, wide out left.
Yeah, no, I was just saying they got a good drive going, and that's the thing. They're racking up first downs, they're moving the football, and DuBois just not able to stop them, basically.
Using a lot of time here, too, which is exactly what they want. Here's Ferguson. Right back to Hawks. That is a Harrison, and Harrison will have the first down. Noah Harrison takes it down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 5 and a first down.
Good job by Noah. Pounding it up there. They're giving him 5'6", 175, Mike. Did you hear what I said? They're giving him 5'6".
Yeah.
They're giving him 5'6".
Well, he has those little risers in his heels of his shoes.
5'6".
In the Dubrook red zone, here's Central Clarion. And Ferguson left side running with the football. Gets down to about the 12. And picks up about 7.
Good pursuit by the defensive line of DuBois. There's an injured player down there, it looks like.
Yeah, for DuBois, that'll stop that clock at 7:43. They will attend to that injured player, and we'll break to 7:43, 31-0 Central Clarion. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Caden Clark was the one shaken up a bit, but he's coming off the field under his own power. Good to see. Zockro Motors' third quarter here on the EYT Media Network. Central Clarion threatening here with that football. 2nd down and 3 at the 12.
Mike, we talked a little bit about Clarion heading up to St. Mary's next week. DuBois will be traveling a pretty long trip down to Montauk for a 7 o'clock game down there.
That's a pretty good haul from here.
At Montauk, so 2 more weeks after tonight left in the season.
It's a move, and here we go. And talking about moving, here come the Wildcats. Ferguson takes the snap, gives it to Harrison over the right side, and Harrison's going to be stood up and dropped. Not a whole lot there. He'll be stopped right at about the it'll be a loss on the play back near the 15-yard line.
At DuBois line, good penetration that time. Just really nothing there for Noah Harrison off that right side. Singing a lot of props on that right side early in the football game, but DuBois able to get some penetration with those 2 big guys in the middle now. A little bit more here in the second half.
They're down 6. Before down territory. Ferguson keeps it. Ferguson, nope, he's looking to throw. Fires the ball. He's got a man in the back of the end zone. Caught by Smale. As he catch it, he does. It's a touchdown. What a great catch on that side.
I don't know if that ball was deflected. It looked like it was deflected back there.
Here we go. You can see it here. There's 1, 2, yeah. So Smale brings it in.
Keeping his eye on the football.
So that's at the 6:48 mark here of the quarter. Euchert.
15-yard scoring pass. Scoring play, Mike. Euchert on for the extra point. Tommy Smith holding for Central Clarion. Snap is down, kick is up, and it sneaks in that left upright.
It is good, so 38-0 in favor of Central Clarion, 6:48 to go. Here in the third, we'll take a timeout. It is Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Brookville Equipment Corporation is a leading American manufacturer of locomotive, streetcar, and mining machinery. For over 100 years, Brookville has been a world-class manufacturer with innovation, quality engineering, product safety, and expert American craftsmanship. Every piece of equipment is designed and built entirely in our facility in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Join our team. Brookville is a family-owned business. We offer competitive wages, opportunities for growth, and outstanding benefits. Click the Now Hiring button on our website at brookvillecorp.com for current openings.
See the fans over there? Here at DuBois, EJ Mansell Stadium, 38-0 here in favor of the Wildcats of Clarion.
Pink night.
Yep.
Pink night.
Here's Euchert with the kickoff. And it is taken Coker, and he cuts 25, 30, 35, and up near the 40-yard line. Good return again by Coker.
Good tackle down there by Central Clarion. Pretty good job by number 80, Dawson Hotchkiss. Down there on special teams, making the tackle.
Should have dressed Tyler up in pink tonight for the pink night.
I got a pink bunny suit.
He would have looked good.
If anybody ever got a hold of those pictures. I was shoveling the snow last year in a pink bunny suit. Julie looked out the window and was like, what the heck are you doing?
It's a good thing you live kind of off
They went really well. I showed that to my class. They loved it.
Hayes.
Taking the snap.
Takes the snap. Actually, new quarterback in there. Ball fired across the middle, and that is incomplete. They brought Hayes out as the receiver, and Trey Wingard is the quarterback now.
Little room to get that ball in there, but Ferguson, the safety.
So they're moving things around, trying some different things.
Wingard was in there a little bit early in the year. Some mop-up duty that I saw in the statistics and everything. So coach's son, 9th grader, 6'1", 165 pounds.
Wingard in the shotgun. And Hayes in motion. They're going to pitch it to him on that sweep. He's going to turn to the right side, and he'll be stopped. He will not get much, if anything. Might get one to the 41-yard line, 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, just trying to do some things. Try to do some things differently. Give a spark a little bit.
Talked about
So third down and long. Third and long brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
I'm sure this Clarion defense wants to keep that 0. Take a little pride on the board for DuBois. Try to stop him.
Winger looks to throw, brings it out, and it is incomplete. Tried to get that to Orr, but incomplete. Fourth down, we'll see a punt coming up.
Hayden Hyman sniffed that out pretty good on defense, saw that coming a mile away, so good defensive play by Hyman on that play. Back deep for Clarion. Ashton Rex.
And they're hurrying a fellow in there. That is McAllister to punt.
The soccer player.
Yep. Still 10 seconds. Rex back deep. Clarion coming after it. Here's the punt. Nice punt. Spiraling, and he'll take it at the 24. Calls for the fair catch. That's where Central Clarion will have it. Clock stops, 4:44 as they change possession.
Good smart move. You're up 38-0. You got one of your best receivers in the back. Fair catch that football and start from, good field position. No sense trying to take that snap and run up the field or muff it or something like that. It's a pretty good smart move by Ashton Rex.
Zocker Motors quick update for you. Red Bank and Port Allegheny still 0-0. That in the third quarter. That's the one everyone has their eyes on. Brookville still up in Karn City 14-0. Here's looking to throw. Ferguson flushed out of the pocket. Flag on the play as he's going to be sacked. He'll be back near the 17-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8.
Holding. Offense number 9.
Central Clarion player hurt.
And Rex is hurt downfield here. Not sure what happened downfield.
Yeah, he was athletic training staff over to take care of him. Davey Eagleton out to take a look at his receiver.
Might be wise here. Maybe we'll take a timeout as they're going to attend to him. Come back. We'll get you more scores and let you know what's going on the field. 38-0 Central Clarion. It's Kerle Tire High School football. Nope, he's up. We're going to take that break. Dustin shaking his head. He wanted it. Wanted that break.
Well, it's like anything. You get injured like that in the athletic training. Like Jim Thornton used to do that all the time in the athletic for the football team. When we were coaching and playing, Jim would go out and touch him on the shoulder, and they'd rise.
Yep.
You look like a kid was just like blew every ligament in his knee, and Thunder would go over and touch him on the shoulder. The kid would spring right up. Then I'd tell Jim, I says, "What's going on?" He'd tell me it's a Mormon thing. And I'm like, okay, I don't even want to go there. I said, it's a Mormon thing, Kates. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we used to always call it the healing hands of Jim Thornton.
Oh, my gosh. You'd say it was a Mormon thing.
One thing I learned from him, myositis ossificans.
That's right. You're right about that. Or the two black eyes.
Here's the pass caught. And
Brady Quinn.
With it, he'll be forced out of bounds. Quinn right down the sideline. They're going to say he stepped out at about the 31-yard line. So he gets back some good positive yards of about 13.
Moving the ball in all aspects offensively is Clarion.
Sets up a third down here for the Wildcats. Third down and still about 4.
Here's what I found from FGPsMedicine.org.
Just a simple 5-yard out route.
Usually happens with some type of trauma.
Dave's checking something out.
We're talking about black eyes. What's the technical term for black eyes? Ecchymosis. I said, what is that? He said a black eye.
Looking to throw. Fires down the left side. It's caught. That's Smale. First down to the 45-yard line of DuBois.
Nice pass by Chase that time. Boy, he just picked it open and picked him wide open out there. Found that open receiver. And like I said, Mike, boy, earlier in his career, he'd be looking all over the place. He found his open receiver, found him downfield, and picking up another first down. And like we said, keeping that drive alive.
Now you're watching Clarion now. They're going to let that clock run. 2:56 till 12 on the play clock.
Being a good game manager at this point while still being very flashy.
Here's Ferguson. Looks to throw again, steps up, and he's going to be hit. Eludes a couple tackles. Nice job. And he's still moving, and he's going to be forced out of bounds on the far sideline, but nice yardage for Ferguson. Boy, he's been tough tonight.
You better look out. He got drilled on the sidelines there, too.
Ball down near the 38-yard line. It's a gain of around 7.
You're up 38-0. You got your starting quarterback bouncing around back there.
I would imagine this would be the last series we'd see him in.
Yeah, if I'm him, I would have got rid of that football pretty quick. You want to test your luck here a little bit.
Rex back in the ball game, wide out to the right. Here's Ferguson looking, firing the football, and it is caught. That is Smith with the catch, first down. Down near the 20-yard line. We'll see where they spot that football. It's a gain of about 17. And they're going to say right around the 21, so just shy there, 20. What is it? 21.
Find that open receiver once again. Sitting out there. DuBois having a really difficult time trying to cover these Central Clarion wide receivers this evening. Give a lot of credit to those receivers and also Jace Ferguson for finding the open person tonight. They've been open a ton, let me tell you.
In the Dubrook red zone here again. Here's Ferguson left side. Ferguson steps up. Ferguson flushed out. He's going to be tripped up and dropped. He'll be sacked back near the 25-yard line. Be a loss of 6. This should be, if they use all the time, the last play of this third quarter. Zockrell Motors third. Again, scores rolling at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, they're going to have to snap the football here before the third quarter ends.
Here's Ferguson looking to throw. Dumps it off. It is caught. And with that, that is Smith. Here's Smith running to the right side, looking for a seam to turn back in. He's going to be hit, and then he'll go out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. That will be the last play, though, of the third quarter.
Good job by Tommy Smith sort of coming back for that football a little bit. Design play, but Tommy Smith pulls it in.
And we will go to quarter number 4 here from EJ Mansell Stadium. Central Clarion in control, 38-0. And we'll be back with more for you after this. It's Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
All right, go to quarter number 4. It's Clarion County Community Bank, fourth quarter. This one will move right along. 38-0 Central Clarion. Ferguson's still in there. Ball snap back. He's going to give it to Kopnitsky over the right side, and Kopnitsky into the end zone, touchdown.
10-yard run.
Coming at 11:55 to go here in the ball game.
No need to cut back on that one. Kopnitsky just off that right tackle position on that right side and finds the end zone. Extend the lead to 44-0. Central Clarion.
How many yards is that?
10 yards.
10 yards.
10-yard run. I don't believe he was touched either. I think he just strolled into the end zone.
Euchert to try for the extra point. Kick's on the way. Euchert's kick is on the way. It's good. 11:55 to go here in the ball game. Central Clarion extends 45-0 over DuBois. Kerle Tire High School football on Explore Clarion D9 Sports and the NFHS Network.
Attention, attention! Beverage Hair Victory in Brookville is hiring. If you're looking for a great place to work with a good starting wage and advancement opportunities, this may be the place for you. We have immediate openings for all shifts, including part-time and weekends. Beverage Hair Victory has a generous benefits package, including 401k and paid time off. No experience necessary. We will train you. Have experience? We will pay you more. Come join our team by applying online at beverage-air.com.
All right, here at EJ Mansell Stadium, Coger and Clark back deep here to take the kick from Euchert. Central Clarion up 45-0.
Completed another drive, Mike. Get the ball, complete another drive. And I'll tell you what, Euchert, the kicker, that's going to be a pretty valuable weapon for them to have also. I mean, we're talking about Jace Ferguson and the running back and the receivers. Boy, if you have a strong kicker like that going down the stretch, that's going to be a powerful weapon to have once they get into the playoffs.
We'll just kind of squirted down the field. That ball's live. And Central Clarion pointing that they have it. They're going to say, I believe, DuBois does come out with it. So
yeah, number 4.
Yeah, Brady Deeb.
Brady Deeb. Rooting around down there in the bottom of the pile.
Yep. Red Bank and Ports, Allegheny. Scoreless going into the fourth quarter. Zockra Motors update for you. Everybody eyes on that one.
Yeah, Red Bank's got an undefeated season going, don't they, Mike?
Yep. They is rolling, just like these Wildcats. That'll be coming up in a couple of weeks.
You got Bobcats in there.
Did I? And not too big of a run there. That's Henry. And he'll get about a yard.
I have tried to make a point of not saying
it's hard
tonight.
It is hard.
And I said it once. I corrected you because you said it.
Yep.
I kept thinking, that was my worst nightmare. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say the B.O.B. Cats thing all night, and I have yet to do it.
Hickman in motion. And a handoff. Wingard rolls to the right side. Looks to throw. Fires the football. It's caught. Is he inbounds? And it is. Coker's going to make the catch out near the 38-yard line.
That's a nifty play right there. Trey Wingard, good job. Young DuBois quarterback, 9th grade. Rolling right, hitting his receiver.
7-yard pickup. Brookville up on Karn City. This is a Zockra Motors update, 21-0. So that moving on. Third down and 3. I'm going to say Trace.
Trace?
Yeah, we got to, for the Spanish speakers in the audience.
Don't get me going here. I got Jace Ferguson figured out. Don't be saying Trace. I don't want to hear that.
Wingard. And the pass is incomplete. Tried to get to Orr out of the backfield. And we'll have a punt coming up here for DuBois.
Keep looking over to the sidelines here.
I would believe that I would see Harrison come in here.
Yeah.
But
you never know. 10 minutes left in the football game. So it's 4th down and 3. Offense looks like it just might stay on here for DuBois, Mike. Yeah, they're going to go for it, 4th and 3.
Yep. And that clock's going to just keep moving. Nothing to lose here at this point. Wingard looks to throw, dances around, fires the ball. It's caught. Coker got it first down across midfield. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10-5. Touchdown. How about that? 61 yards.
Nathan Coker on the reception. A nice throw by the young freshman Wingard, but a better run by Coker all the way down the field. DuBois Fire Department, ambulances turning the lights on in the end zone. So DuBois has something to celebrate. We got an injured Wildcat down on the field in front of us here at the 35-yard line, like one of the big offensive linemen for Central Valley. So pretty nice job by Wingard. He waited, and I kept looking at his feet at happy feet, happy feet, happy feet. Then he finally got rid of it, and Koger did a really good job going around the right side and taking it into the end zone.
So the score, we're waiting on the extra point try as they attend to the injured Wildcat player. And while we have a chance to, we'll check real quick here if there's any big changes in scoring. We did know that game with Red Bank and Port Allegheny was still scoreless late in the third. Kane scored on Keystone here. It's now 42-7, though Keystone well in control in the third quarter. Brookville up on Carn City 21-0.
Like Sebastian Burkhart, the injured Wildcat. Mike, go ahead.
Rockaway up on Ridgeway 27-13 in the fourth. Those are the closer ones. Cameron County up on Elk County Catholic, or ECC. That's what Bob calls them. 28-13. Bucktail up on Otto Eldred 22-20. So there's your scores on the Zockrell Motors scoreboard. They want to get another text from Billy Kale going, hey, what's going on? Extra point try coming. That is Cullen McAllister. Holder is Wingard. And here's the extra point try. Kicks on the way. Kick by McAllister's up, and it is good. So 45-7, 9:45 to go here in the fourth. We'll take a timeout. It is Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
There's a shot there we got of the Clarion crowd across the way. They are up here 45-7. Keep you updated on scores as we go through, and getting set to send things deep is Colin McAllister. Here's McAllister's kick. And it's going to bounce. And it goes into the end zone. That was Burford back there to take that kick. It'll come out to the 20-yard line. No, if it was college, it's crazy. It comes out to the 25.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
9:45 and change of possession. The clock stays stopped here.
See Noah Harrison. I think he's going to go. He is in there, but is he going to play quarterback? I think he is. Mike, yep. Calling the plays.
So it's Harrison taking over the quarterback duties.
I think you're going to see a whole lot of running here.
Yeah, we're going to look here. Harrison in the ball game and goes in motion. And getting the carry that time was McKinley over the right side. Not a ton, but he'll get a yard or so on that right side. Well, maybe not. They're going to say he goes out of bounds right around the 21-yard line. Give him one. Second down and 9.
Brady McKinley, a freshman, on this Wildcat team.
Big thing, Davey Eagleton. Let that clock run.
Let the clock run. That's right. Let it run.
Here we go as Harrison
Straight ahead on second and
hands
10,
it off.
nothing doing.
Not much there.
No gaps there. Ball's out late.
And they're going to roll him down. Ball's at the 21-yard line. Rolled the player down. That time carrying the football was Charlie Hepful. So a yard. Wow, what happened? Light just like all of a sudden burst out here in the press box.
It's a sign.
I know being around Dave, it's usually enlightening, but I wasn't sure it was that enlightening.
It's a great sign, let me tell you. Great sign. Harrison doing a pretty good job managing that clock here.
Yep, Harrison hands it off again with that carry. That's McKinley over the right side. McKinley takes it forward, and he's near first down yardage. And
Side judge
he'll
there.
have it. Needed 8.
Going to move the sticks.
Yep.
Good job. Good job by the freshman. Teach those kids where that down marker is and get to it any way you can. McKinley keeping those legs moving a little bit. Got the first down. And we'll keep the clock running.
Ball sitting at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. The ball pitched out. That's McKinley again. Comes the left side. McKinley will be tripped up, and he'll get up near the 32-yard line. Gets at least a couple.
Brought down by number 40, Samson Deeb. DuBois with a bunch of new kids in there also.
Closer to 3 on the play. 2nd down here and 7. And the clock moving. 45-7, Central Clarion. Red Bank now leading Port Allegheny's Aqua Motors update 6-0. That would be in the 4th quarter. Harrison with 7-6 down to 5 on that clock. Going to pitch it back. Kinley again on the right side, running that football. 1st down, 40, 45, and out of bounds out near the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 15.
Good running. Good running. Move the sticks. Maintain possession. I'm sure Noah Harrison and some of those young kids on our offensive line would have completed drive also.
And we got an update. The extra point was good. Red Bank now leads Port 7-0. Clarion, Central Clarion with it at the 48. Harrison going to hand it off. That was McKinley again. No, that was not McKinley. And that was
6.
Hunter Lechner, number 26.
26, yep, 26.
Just have to bear with us. There's a lot of new numbers in there.
Freshman also.
Yep. Dave and I are aged, so it takes us a while.
Hey, I'll tell you what. One thing I've noticed about broadcasting the game, so I haven't done this in a while, I have these cheaters on.
Mm-hmm.
My ears are killing me from the stems on these freaking glasses. Let me tell you. That's one thing. It's the worst thing that happened to me tonight is that.
So you can make an invention.
Oh, gosh.
Here's the handoff. McKinley is going to be tripped up. He'll be dropped shy of midfield. He'll get about a yard. So 3rd down. Cameron County 28, Elk County 13. Final score. That's a Aqua Motors update. First final of the night.
Yeah, a bunch of new kids in there. 81 in there. Cohen Kemmer in there. To always get some names in there. Brendan Wright's in there at wide receiver.
Harrison under center.
Ooh.
Here's the handoff. That is Morgan over the right side. Morgan with the first down. Down to the 40-yard line. Morgan with the nice carry picks up 10 yards.
Yeah, pretty nice run in there.
And that is that is Brody Morgan, a freshman.
Yeah, number 77's over there offensive line-wise. Peyton Ward over there on that right side, doing a pretty good job on that offensive line. Moving some people.
The 1st and 10 ball sitting at the 40-yard line here at DuBois. Harrison calling the signals here under center. Hands the football off. McKinley to about the 36-yard line, picks up 4.
That might be Cohen Kemmer, 81. Looked like it was 21, 81.
Okay.
Getting some time. Not to correct you or anything. You're
No.
you're a professional. You're a professional.
We're all in this together. You're stuck with me, Cadis, tonight.
See,
So
Troy Aikman ever correct Joe Buck before? Let me tell you. How'd you like to be Al Michaels calling those last 2 Thursday night games? Holy smokes.
Here's a pass. Harrison downfield. It's going to fall incomplete. They take that shot. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 6.
Trying for Mason Burford. Noah Harrison trying to get on the board.
Down to 3:20.
For a touchdown.
Clock moving right along. We'll have a quick post-game show for you, brought to you by the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank. But this 4th quarter brought to you by Clarion County Community Bank. Great sponsor here on the EYT Media Network. Harrison under center again. Fakes, rolls right side, looks to throw. Fires that ball, and it is incomplete.
Harrison's pass is incomplete.
So it's 4th down. Clock is down to 2:48.
4th down and 6.
And moving.
Pass intended to Corbin Brown. Another young guy in there.
4th down and 6. Looks like the Clarion offense will stay on the field.
So Clarion takes that trek next week up to St. Mary's. Tell you what, I was up there for a game years ago, calling a Clarion game, and on the way home, I was in my Suburban at the time I had, and an elk came out from the field. Let me tell you what.
I believe it.
That's scary. I was in a Suburban, and it was above that. McKinley went in motion. Harrison looks to throw. He's hit. Harrison gets out of that, rolls left side, and he's not going to get there. He needed 6. He'll gain 5.
Yeah, short of the 1st down.
DuBois will take over. 2:08 to go.
Well, good job for all those young kids from Central Clarion. Get in, get hit a little bit, get some film on people. This is the best time because, they'll go back and watch film next couple days. And the young guys will be on the film with the older guys, and they'll say, look at me, look at that block, look at this, look at that, and everything. So it builds a program. You get young kids playing in games. They know they have the opportunity, get a little taste. They want to come back for more.
Here's Wingard in the pistol setup. Going to hand that football off, and getting the run that time is Dalton Yale. And he'll get 4 yards to the 45-yard line. Clock now under 2 minutes to go. Don't you have to do that for college games, 2 minutes? Do you get to go on the microphone? 2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining in the game. I do that for basketball.
Yep.
I'll do that. 1 minute remaining in the game. 1 minute for basketball. I don't do it for football.
Wingard again. Fakes, rolls left side. Dumps that ball downfield. It's incomplete. Clock will continue to move. That was intended for Bryson Delaney.
Yeah, you know what, Mike? A year from now, he'll complete that pass. Just not a lot of arm strength there for a 9th grader. Year from now, 2 years from now, he'll complete that pass. I like the kid. He moves around pretty good. Good presence about him. Runs the huddle pretty good. Things looking up for him. If it's coach's son, so he's been around football a long time, I'm sure. So I think DuBois is going to be pretty good with a good quarterback in the future.
They're down 6 here for DuBois. Wingard again looks to throw, fires the ball right side, and it is knocked away. That was Burford to knock that ball away. The intended receiver was Cameron Hayes. 45 seconds with 4th down.
I think they're going to try to get another playoff. They're going to have to. I'd like to finish this off with a completion. Doesn't have to be touchdown. Nice, good little completion. Pick up a few yards. See what DuBois can pull off here.
Here's Wingard. Looks to throw. Fires the football, and it is going to be knocked away. It's incomplete. Down there defensively for the Bobcats, Jesse Sawicki, a sophomore.
And that'll stop the clock on change of possession.
And this will be a knee, and we're out of here. 16 seconds. So Central Clarion comes in. We talked about it tonight. Really, Dave had a good analysis of both teams, and thought we'd see a little more out of DuBois this evening, but it is Central Clarion all over him, 45-7. Here's Harrison. We'll take the knee, and that'll do it. We'll go to the final here as Central Clarion will knock off DuBois 45-7. We'll take a quick time out. We're going to come back out. We'll wrap things up in the First United National Bank postgame show. Big win for Central Clarion tonight, and this is the Kerle Tire High School Football on exploreClarion.com.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All-American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All-American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All-American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
All right, back here at EJ Mansell Stadium in DuBois. Final score 45-7. Wildcats
keep it rolling. Keep
it
rolling.
Yeah, they're undefeated. They go to St. Mary's next week. Time to go to the First United National Bank postgame show. And we're going to talk a little bit. We got a bunch of different things we got to give out here. Some different prizes, but very quickly, that scoring summary in that second half. In quarter number 3, it was Ferguson going to Smell 15 yards for the touchdown, made it 38-0. Quarter number 4, Central Clarion back on, made it 45-0. The Kapniski 10-yard run, and then DuBois would get on the board with 9:45 left. That was Coker, the 61-yard pass from Wingard, made it 45-7. So that is the second half scoring summary brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. Well, Dave, we have the winging it of the ball game, and looking down through here, and this is the best throw. It has to be that Wingard to Coker throw, the winging it of the ball game.
They winged it. That's perfect.
They winged it. Yep.
You got it. Wing it. You got it. The Trey Wingard, the young freshman.
There you go. And that was brought to you by Sweet Basil Restaurant. And you can check them out. They have wing specials during the week and things like that. But that has to be it. Even though it's not a Clarion thing, Wingard to Coker, that 61-yard touchdown pass. Now we have to look down the line. And we were looking down that line here tonight for the protection player of the game, brought to you by the Eric Schick Agency. And I'll tell you what, I looked down through there, and I like down the line. Anyone stand out to you? I like Matt Alston. He looked good. You talked about Jake Smith a few times.
Yeah, you know what? It's one of those things where you put up that many points. You put up 45 points. That whole offensive line had to do a pretty good job with everything. So I don't know how you guys handle it, but it's one of those, you got to honor the whole offensive line, basically. But you pick out who you want.
No, you called it, because the Eric Schick Agency, a great sponsor of the protection player of the game. And without those guys, it is not 45-7.
Well,
I'll tell you that.
The other thing is that they moved the football. They were able to run the football. That offensive line did a great job doing that. Jace Ferguson just really basically took off on his own running the football when he got hit. But otherwise, that line protected him pretty well back there, able to throw some nice balls, some big touchdown passes, and keep drives moving.
And we now need to name our Hager Paving player of the ball game. And looking down through here, well, I'll tell you what, we have a lot of choices. Maybe we need to thumb wrestle, but Ferguson was involved in passing touchdowns. He ran for 2 touchdowns. He had make that 3 passing touchdowns into 2. I think that has to be your player of the game.
Yeah, and he had a great presence. And like I said, he has come such a long way. To sit up in the press box and watch him play now compared to where he was last year and everything, he just gets better every game. Every game he increases his football knowledge. He's taken what the defense is giving him, so I have no problem with giving him player of the game.
All right, there you go. Jace Ferguson, our Hager Paving player of the ball game. And, something to build on. Well, for next week, Big one here for Central Clarion. They're still undefeated. They head on up to St. Mary's to play. DuBois goes down to Montauk. You want to check out D9 Sports and exploreClarion.com. We'll let you know where we'll be at next week as well. So we got more coming your way here on the EYT Media Network. That'll wrap up the First United National Bank postgame show. Dave, fantastic job. It's always great getting back in the saddle with you, doing a ball game, and it's like old times.
Oh, it was my pleasure, Mike. I enjoyed it an awful lot, and with Tyler and Dustin and everything, fantastic. I enjoyed the evening, and I look forward to possibly doing some more in the future with you guys, and good luck the rest of the season.
All right, we do thank Dave Kadis, my partner tonight. I want to thank Dustin Kiefer along with Tyler Oakes. And once again, the final score at Central Clarion over DuBois, 45-7 the final. This is Mike Kalinowski bidding you a pleasant good night from DuBois in EJ Mansell Stadium. You've been watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion, D9Sports.com, and the NFHS Network. Have a great night, folks.